Jimin's M Countdown Encore stage for Like Crazy is a perfect example of how lies can spread like wildfire and be accepted as the truth when enough people repeat it. Let's get straight to it. The accusation was that Jimin sang out of key during the encore stage of M Countdown, proving that he can't sing live. The truth is that he didn't. He didn't sing out of key.
Hi, it's a controversial topic, but first, please give this video a like if you end up enjoying it. And of course, subscribe and hit that notification button so that you know when a new video is coming out. And more importantly, share the video because that's really helping my channel. Okay, I've been requested to talk about this several times. I decided not to in the beginning because of that. I thought it was so silly, but because of Jimin's recent Weverse live, let's go. Let's talk about it.
This is his encore performance. These are his actual performances. They are all the same. Did he intentionally miss some lines when he can't reach the note? No. The parts he didn't sing in the encore stage were the parts he doesn't sing even during live performances. This is the part he didn't sing in the encore. In his live performance, observe how he lets the backing track take over. Listen carefully because the camera doesn't actually focus on his lips to show that he wasn't even moving his lips. There was half a verse he missed when he was asking his dancers to join him. But he sang the second half of the line. Was he unstable in some parts? Yes, here is one part. Was he unstable the whole time? Absolutely not.
A lot of people were criticizing him for not dancing the way he would in a regular performance, well, because it's an encore stage. I was surprised that he even pulled his dancers to do a performance with him because usually idols would prepare something fun for their fans if they win the first place, and maybe he didn't expect to win because he didn't prepare anything, that he decided he was just going to perform again. This narrative was just perpetuated by many haters, and a lot of others just joined in just so they can discredit Jimin's ability to perform live, but he has done it so many times before. He has sang live so many times before and he did just fine. I feel bad because I didn't try to do something like this when it was happening, but I hope that we can put a stop to it. It wasn't his best performance, but it wasn't even half as bad as people are trying to paint it to be.
He was also obviously having in-ear issues and he tried to adjust them. He was fixing the control, tried to put it back, eventually removed it. I don't know if you have ever experienced wearing an in-ear and being on stage, but it is loud. The reason artists do sound check is so they can hear what they want to hear to enable them to perform at their best. And it's different for every performer. There is a famous BTS soundcheck where RM was actually requesting Jin's voice to be pulled down in his in-ear, while Suga was giving very specific instructions on the level of the sound he wanted to hear in his. Despite the problem Jimin was having in his in-ear, which never seemed to have gotten fixed because he decided to just remove it, he sang on key. And yes, he was unstable on two parts, but he did fine the rest of the time. Many famous singers, including Mariah Carey, when their in-ear doesn't work, guess what they do? They ditch the song entirely. Jimin sang live and on key. Did Jimin admit to being bothered by it during his Weverse live dated September 1? On your screen right now is the part where people said Jimin was alluding to his encore stage. Specifically that part when he mentioned something about being able to confidently perform live. Almost every ARMY knows that Jimin is the perfectionist in the group. BTS members and Big Hit staff emphasize that Jimin is the hardest on himself. He sets impossible standards for himself.
I will not pretend to know exactly what he was talking about. Maybe he was talking about that one specific performance, but he also mentioned that there were too many problems for him to talk about it one by one. Because of that, I am more inclined to interpret that as his dissatisfaction for the entire promotion. Because this is just Jimin being Jimin. He always finds faults in what he does. He always wants to improve. He's never satisfied. That's just who he is as a person and who he is as an artist. He always wants to give armies not just his best, but the best. That's just the kind of artist that he is. That's the kind of respect that he has for his profession, for Koreans, and for the craft itself, for the art itself. He never wants to give anything less but perfection for armies. And he is always conscious that even when he is doing his solo performances, he is still representing BTS.
BTS members continue to study and train even after a decade into their career. They get dance lessons, singing lessons, guitar lessons, English lessons, and all other sorts of lessons because they are humbled enough to know you can never stop improving and there's always something to learn.
According to every BTS member, Big Hit staff, and just about everybody that they've worked with, Jimin is the perfectionist among perfectionists. He is the toughest when it comes to artistic standards. And it's not surprising for him to want to keep on learning. It's not surprising that he still keeps on taking lessons. And it's certainly not surprising for him to go back to his past works and find ways on how he can improve. It's not surprising that he would be unhappy with what he has done in the past, just because that's who he is as a person and as a performer. He is a perfectionist and he keeps on growing. So of course his standard keeps on going up. It doesn't mean that he is bad or he was terrible. It simply means that he is humble enough to acknowledge that everyone can improve. And quite frankly, artists, not just K-pop artists, but artists around the globe should learn from Jimin and the rest of BTS. Okay, I really feel bad that I didn't do this earlier. It's just that because of this recent Weverse Live, this issue came up again and I thought like, okay, enough. All right, you can contribute and say whatever it is that you want to say. Even if you feel you want to express that he really did bad or whatever, just do so respectfully. You can get in touch with me in any of the social media links that you see on your screen right now. And don't forget to give this video a like and also hit the subscribe button, that notification button, so that you know when there's a new video coming out. And of course, share the video if you can. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to more nurturing, open, but respectful conversation. And I appreciate you. Thank you.